Hello, everyone. Ah,
Hello, hello.
oh,
What up?
oh my goodness. Hook and ram. Woo woo. Hello, hello.
What's up, Woody
I'm back.
Day?
I'm back. I keep freezing. Oh,
So we got a really cool it's not a cool. Why do I always say that? When I say cool, I mean it's an intense story that my lovely fiance found because I was so busy with so many other things. Hello, hound dog. Hi.
I think
Glad
Joey's
you joined
here.
and chimed in. Yay. Hound dog's coming on my show soon. I have him scheduled.
Hello, Joey. Don't be watching while you're driving.
Oh, is that Joey?
Hook and ram is Joey. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Hey,
where he's
Joey,
watching
what's
from.
up?
Yeah. Are you watching from the Haunted and Hunted? I can't tell. Let's see.
So anyway, but no, what I mean by this story is ooh, thank you, Hound Dog. I know it's a gnarly story. So when I
Yes,
Hey,
it
say
is.
cool story, I just mean it's gnarly and it's very, very chilling. So it's like it creeps me out trying to put this together. So
It's pretty wild. I just did like a brief description read real quick, and I was like, oh,
mhm.
this is the one right here, like this is crazy.
Oh, wow. Hey,
But
Cheaty.
yeah, like it caught my eye like right when I started reading it. Like I was like, oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, it's um
Hey, I seen Cheaty. Where the hell is she's not on the main screen?
it's okay. I got it tonight.
Got it? Okay.
I'm so used to doing comments and reading and showing pictures.
Well, no, it's on.
Everything, dude.
Well,
Everything.
I'm
on
so
You
used
need
to
to
doing
slow
it.
down.
no, on StreamYard, it only shows Hound Dog, Joey, and you, but it doesn't show
Hi,
Cheeto. Cheaty, where are you?
it's Rachel in the house.
Hi,
My
Rachel.
other one of my co-hosts from Coven of Curiosity.
Hello. That is so weird.
She's
Why don't
tuning in for as long as she can because she's pretty pooped. She's tired.
Well, thank you for being here, everybody. We appreciate you guys.
Hello, darling. Hello. Okay. Shall we get started?
Let's do it.
All right.
Do
Well,
it,
welcome
Fluid.
everyone to the Haunted and Hunted Case Files. This is the place where we talk about true crime meets the paranormal. I am one of your hosts, Cindy, and we've got
Joy.
and we have a co-host. The other co-host is not going to make it, but we have co-host.
Marcus.
Hello, hello, everyone. And as you guys know, I am Cindy, aka Giggles. From the chilling true crime to cryptids said to roam the forest and mysteries of UFO sightings in the sky above, we open the files that many would rather keep closed. So dim the lights, grab that snack, and maybe keep one eye over your shoulder because tonight we're opening another case file. And that case file, and I'm trying my best to pronounce it because it is Bavarian, or German. But we are going to talk about the Hinterkaifeck murders, footsteps in the snow.
Yeah. It's
So-
Bavarian.
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 It's Bavarian. I thought it said Bavarian.
Should be
Yeah, that's right.
Bavarian.
Oh, it's Bavarian.
Bavarian.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's right there.
I know.
I'm not going to even try to say the name. No, I'm just not going to.
Oh my goodness.
Picker knocker.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
All right.
No, it's
So
a pretty
I'll read
crazy
the-
name.
I'll read the first little bit. All right. In the spring of 1922, on a lonely farmstead tucked deep in the Bavarian woods, something began watching the Gruber family. It crept in quietly. It listened from the attic. It walked across fresh snow toward the farmhouse, but never walked back. Tonight, we're stepping into one of the most unsolved cases in European history, the Hinterkaifeck murders. A case where a timeline is strange, the suspects are many, and the truth has been buried almost as deeply as the victims themselves. So in March of 1922, the first signs. So the story begins that Andreas Gruber, the patriarch, the head man of the farm, a man known for being harsh, reclusive, and feared more than loved, he noticed something that chilled him. He found footsteps leading from the forest to his farm. No footsteps were leading back. There were footsteps in the attic. A newspaper no one in the family owned, and house keys were missing. Neighbors urged him to call the police, but he didn't. Whether it was pride, stubbornness, or something darker, Andreas stayed put, and the danger stayed with him. So, what do you guys think so far? What do you think could have it been? Missing keys, a newspaper in the attic, footsteps in the attic.
I think it's just someone
living there
that's been staying there for a little bit, but it's new, fairly new. Probably just from kind of what I was reading, it maybe seemed like they were there for only about a few weeks, learning, studying, and all that. Yeah, that's kind of my thought on it.
Yeah, it has to be somebody living there. That's like one of those creepy stories, somebody living in your attic type thing,
Yeah. Well, and
it's like crazy how often people get found, like living in your attic.
I know. Yeah, like we don't necessarily.
Oh, there's the other co-host.
So we don't necessarily have an attic, but we have like a little crawl space, and even I get scared that somebody's in there.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm hearing things, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm a floating head.
But yeah, like attics and like little crawl spaces and even basements, like and stuff like that, like really old style basements, like
right,
really crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah.
So it's interesting because the apartment that we live in, it also there's enough space between my apartment ceiling and the upstairs apartment that people could fit in there. I don't think they'd be comfortable to live in there.
Right.
But there is an opening, and I hate that. I hate the little door opening.
Yeah, it's freaking creepy.
Yeah.
Imagine. Woo.
So the night of March 31st, 1922, the last day of their lives. Friday, March 31st, a new maid, Maria Baumgartner, arrived that very day, replacing a previous maid who had fled the farm months earlier, claiming the house was haunted. That night, investigators believed the killer lured Andreas, his wife Kazilla, their daughter Victoria, and granddaughter Kazilla to the barn, killed them one by one. Then entered the house and killed a 2-year-old, Joseph and Maria. Most of the victims were in night clothes, suggesting that the attack happened after dark. Little Kazilla was only 7 years old. She survived for hours. Her final moments are known only through the position which she was found in and the heartbreak she left behind.
Wow.
So what do you think so far?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still kind of on the same. I mean, there's not enough information yet, but I mean, we're getting there,
Yeah.
But it's still crazy, like I don't know, man. This person, like, they had like some crazy tactic, because to lead multiple people to a
Yeah.
barn and then taking them out one by one, like that's pretty hard, Like,
Yeah.
That's some children.
people can run away easy, flee, and then like, I don't know if they like let him in and then locked it. Obviously it had to have been all the exits and stuff, but and the entrances, but
Well, it is interesting that kids did follow to the barn,
Yeah.
especially if they're in their pajamas. Like, why would the kids have to follow? Unless unless they were truly scared for whatever reason. But my question is, like, I mean, we'll get there, but the question is like, what was going on in the barn for them to for a lot of them to go?
Yeah.
Crazy. All right. The Discovery.
Hold on. What segment are we on? Sorry, you were cutting. Oh, Discovery. Okay, I found you. Segment 3. Okay.
April 1st through the 4th, 1922. The farm was still alive. Here's where the case becomes truly eerie. For 3 days after the murder, neighbors saw smoke rising from the chimney, animals fed, food eaten, a bed slept in. Someone stayed at the Hinterkaifeck. That name is so hard. Someone lived among the bodies. So someone, whoever this person was still sticking around and eating the food and doing whatever, just like that one case we did.
Yeah.
In what was it, Korea or something, like wherever that one was.
Yeah.
It was in Japan.
Japan, that's it.
Yeah.
Japan, yeah.
So
yeah, but that was only like 12, like they say up to 12 hours potentially. But this person was actually like living there, for however many days.
Right.
Probably trying to get as much food, and then before they move on. But they fed the animals, which is weird.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just
basically he took over their life.
Yeah.
For a time being, and then disappeared.
Yeah. And then Beverly showed up. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Beverly.
Hello, Beverly.
Hi.
Okay, and then okay. So continuing. The search parties arrive on April 4th. When the family missed church and young Kazilla missed school, neighbors went to go check on them, and they found the 4 family members in the barn, Joseph and Maria inside the house. The police dated the murders to March 31st. Suspects are Lorenz Schlitzenbauer, the neighbor.
Try not to laugh. I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing.
Some of these names
we butcher the hell out of these names. I'm so sorry.
I'm just gonna, I'll just say Lorenz, the first name, and make it easier. So when Lorenz helped discover the bodies, witnesses said he acted strangely calm. Police investigated him, but no charges were ever filed. Then there was Carl Gabriel, the missing husband.
Okay.
Victoria's husband was declared dead in World War I, but his body was never recovered at that time.
Okay.
Someone believed he faked his death, returned home, discovered a scandal, and snapped. But soldiers swore they saw him die in France. The theory remains unlikely, but not impossible.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you have the unknown intruder, the footsteps, the attic noises, the missing keys. Many believe the killer lived on the property for days, maybe even before the murders, which I kind of get a sense that's what was going on.
Right.
I think that this person was probably in their attic for a while. He obviously knew their property well.
Mm-hmm.
And he probably walked around at night when everyone was asleep. And then one day he snapped or something. 6 months before the murders, the previous maid fled, claiming she heard voices and footsteps. Maria, the new maid, arrived on March 31st. She died that same night she arrived for her new job.
Dang.
Now all of it breaks my heart, but can you imagine you show up to a job prepared to be a maid and take care of things, and you die that night you start your job?
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
just devastating.
It is. Yeah, because it was a total of 7, right? Because 6 were all family, and then yeah, so seven murders total.
So this is the lost evidence that was discussed. The victims. So I got to figure out a word to possibly say this because it's pretty harsh. Hound Dog says that sounds possible with the footprints in the attic and newspaper. Yeah. Hello, Trisha. Hey, girl.
Hello.
She is one of my new co-hosts on Covet of Curiosity.
Hey, congratulations and welcome.
Glad you're tuning in. So yeah, Hound Dog, you make a good point. So this part, I'm going to have to be very careful. So the victims' heads, I don't know why, were sent to Munich for forensic studies. Now, I don't know why the heads were.
Munich? What is a Munich? What is Munich?
Munich is in Germany.
Munich, Germany.
Munich, Germany.
Yeah.
That's a city. Okay.
Yeah.
During World War II, they were lost permanently. So the heads all of a sudden got lost during World War II and permanently.
Well, during that time, because the wars were really bad and the bombs and stuff, so I mean, they could have gotten destroyed.
True, because it was the war was crazy over there.
Yeah, the tanks.
Yeah, everything.
Bombs.
Yeah,
because that was really when air fighting was coming in, and then dropping bombs and stuff was World War II. So
yeah,
I'm trying to figure out, how do you lose body parts?
Yeah.
Well, it actually happens a lot more often than we know. Seriously, you'd be surprised on how attorneys all of a sudden, we can't find our evidence, or even unfortunately the police.
Right.
They all of a sudden, we lost evidence. I know. But it does happen.
Yeah.
So, but needless to say, but the farm was demolished in 1923.
Mm-hmm.
So not too long after, because the murders happened in 1922. So not too long after that, it got demolished. A shrine stands where the barn once stood. In 2007, so a modern review had happened in 2007 where people at a German police academy, students re-examined the case using modern profiling. Oh my gosh, that seems very inappropriate for the show. Oh my gosh.
It's the little hands. I was gonna be like, boy, I have an itch, and then he was supposed to itch. But everybody, this is our little hands.
Yes, I have a pair, but I don't know where they're at. Hound Dog says easy. It's like check is in the mail. Oh, yes, that can be. So anyway, German police academy students did a whole modernized profiling of the case to try to figure out possibly of who could have done it. They identified a most likely suspect, but out of respect for the suspect's living descendants, the name was never released, of course. The killer makes no sense to me, but okay. The killer may have escaped justice forever. I'm sorry. I don't care if my family's alive. If somebody in my family murdered a bunch of people, I'm sorry. But even though they're a loved one of mine, they don't deserve to have free justice
and privacy.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm sorry. I don't agree
Blast
with that.
their names. Blast them all over. People need to know who they are.
Yes.
Blast their pictures. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So it's just crazy. But the case where the land itself feels like a witness, the land, a farm that kept its secrets, excuse me. A family haunted long before they were murdered. So they weren't, like I said, the gentleman, the husband, the father was not well liked. And there were secrets, okay, in the house and all that. So, and the family long haunted before the murder, and a killer who walked through fresh snow towards the house and never walked back. So that's creepy.
That is very creepy.
It is really creepy.
Yeah. Where did he go? To somebody else's house?
No, he went straight to that house. The footsteps led to that house, and there was no other footsteps leaving that house.
Yeah.
So he was there for months, maybe, possibly.
Sounds like it.
Well, I mean, he had to have been there for a good amount of time. I feel like he knew the property so well,
And then he's feeding the animals like it's just,
nonchalant.
Yeah, like, I just moved in, I wonder, there's no pictures of the house. Like, how is it like there's neighbors?
Yeah, there is.
There's a couple
pictures. Hold on.
There's no neighbors though. It's more of like a farm, like kind of. So
hold on, I'll pull it up.
Away.
I mean, there is neighbors obviously, but they're so spread out. But
right? Yeah.
What is he wearing a mask now? In the background.
All right. So here's some photos.
I know.
Okay, so
he's not even here, Marcus.
Oh, there was like a head behind you or something. Yeah.
There's someone in your house, Joy.
I'm fucking looking
in your house,
and I don't see him. And then I turn around right there. Oh my God.
That was funny.
Sure.
Okay. So so you can see, I mean, I know I've got I use this photo for the Trisha says, boo, got her.
Yep.
And then Beverly did a laughing emoji.
Oh my
that
God.
Was great. That was hilarious.
I didn't even see him. I looked and I didn't see him, and then I turned to my left and he's sitting there. Oh my God.
Yeah, so these are some of the bodies.
So he took off their head, right?
That was the forensic team, I believe.
I don't know. Some of these look like they are.
Yeah, I don't know. They do look beheaded. Yeah.
They look like they're gone.
Yeah.
What did he do with them?
This one's under the hay.
What did he do with them? Put them on a shelf?
No, I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know. Maybe he probably had him up or something, and then when they found him, they took him. But
so here's the house and the barn and everything down here, and then this is what was used. This is used to knock out a pig. You use the blunt part to knock them out, and then to kill them, you put the pokey part in their head.
Oh God!
To kill a pig.
I didn't know that.
Back then. Yeah. Monsters. Trisha, where was this again? This is in Germany where this had happened. It's a German cold case that's never been solved, and it happened in 1922. The murder. March.
Yeah, this
And
is
then
like
there's
serial killer level stuff.
Yeah.
some.
Yeah.
So I mean,
those
look
all-
at that.
This is a different picture. Like this is, I don't know.
Well, there was a few in the barn, Marcus. This is part of the. It is.
No, I know there was 4.
And then this is the area where the attic, where I guess he would. I forgot what actually this was. I forgot there was something underneath here that was part of evidence. I can't remember. Sorry, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
Open the window.
So, and then here's the layout of the house and then the barn and all that. So
It's wild.
yeah, it's very sad.
Very, very sad.
Okay, close the door. So he was living in the attic or the barn?
The attic.
The attic.
He lured them to the barn somehow. I don't know if he got pigs riled up and it caused the family to want to go out and check what's going on. And maybe the kids that followed were just scared and wanted to go with. Who knows?
Right.
So, then hold on one second. Let me find my document here, my notes. Okay. So let's see. So the case where the land itself, I had mentioned that. So anyway, and the killer who walked through the fresh snow toward the house and never walked back. Some mysteries stayed cold because the truth is too tangled, too painful, or too dangerous to name. And this is one centuries later, still whispers through the Bavarian woods. So it obviously go ahead.
I wonder if they had, like, the family had any idea or an inklement that somebody was living in their basement. Do they never go upstairs to the basement?
No, it's not the basement. It was the
not the basement. I'm sorry, the attic.
The
attic. Did they never go up there for any reason?
Well, I don't recall it. I don't remember reading anywhere about that.
Yeah.
It's like some stories they give you just enough to intrigue you and pull you in, but then they don't tell you enough to make it help you answer questions.
You're right. Yeah.
So
you're left with what if.
But that's why we have this show. We try to collaborate and kind of see what did happen.
It's like a true crime discussion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Trisha says, I wonder if those buildings are still standing. No, they're not. In 1923, they demolished the whole house, the barn area, and everything. But the thing of it is, though, you can demolish all you want. That land is haunted.
Oh, yeah.
That's haunted.
It's going to leave an imprint.
Something traumatic like that, there's probably spirits still around.
Yeah.
Well, there's still the shrine from the barn too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's there. That's the only thing that's left of the property. But
oh, whoops! And then
that shrine's probably a freaking gate now, dude. A gate to hell.
I have a question for you guys. Would you guys buy a piece of property that you knew had some kind of history like this?
Yeah.
You would?
Probably.
That was not a hesitation from Marcus.
Yeah.
I would too. Would you, Cindy?
I would.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Would you do it because you guys investigate, or would you do it because?
Oh no, we would investigate.
I want to investigate, and I want to be scared.
No, I mean, would you do it? Would you? Are you saying yes because you guys are investigators, or if you had not, you've been an investigator, or have you not?
I would still because it's going to be super freaking cheap.
Yeah, probably
yes.
That's true. Oh, that's true.
Like, it's unfortunate, but yeah, I mean, like a good piece of land, like if something tragic happened, it's people don't really want to move there, so it's going to be on the market for a while. It'll be really cheap, and
right, yeah.
Maybe eventually I'd be able to like look into it and figure it out, or try to help a little bit. But I mean, this case is like, dude, over 100 years, like,
Yeah.
like, like, there's no person, like,
What if
that
somebody
was found ever. Like, this
Hold
is
on,
crazy.
guys. So we've got Doug, or Hound Dog, excuse me. Do you know if the house a new build or did they buy it from someone? So that's the thing, is like I mentioned earlier, like they only give you so much information that you can find to like put something pieces together.
Yeah.
I wish that they, would provide a little bit more. But again, with it happening so long ago, and the documentation back then was done so differently.
Yeah.
So
Or non-existent. Yeah.
Well, and documents could have been lost as well, like
That's
as the
true.
evidence.
Yeah.
So
What is it?
we can
100 years
only,
old?
kind of go based off of what we have, like from what we researched. But
So it was like 100.
Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. I think I actually found something.
Oh,
Hold
shoot.
on. Let me see. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. Victoria married Carl Gabriel, a native, March 11, 1914. Ownership of the Hinterkaifeck was transferred to the couple by her parents on the date. Several months later, following the start of the First World War, Carl was called off into the military. So they must have, looks like they bought it in 1914.
Wow.
okay,
So that kind of helped. Thank God I looked into this a little further. I just didn't have or typed out right now. I don't write no more. I type.
yeah, that's all she does. All I hear is click, click, click.
Busy. But yeah, so and then strange occurrences were reported all throughout the house, them hearing noises, voices, and they all started to think that the house was possibly haunted. But yeah, and then the original maid, like I said earlier, she left. She's like, I'm out of here. And she was only working for them for 6 months. So I'm almost wondering if this person, whoever it is, didn't come until probably maybe 3 months after the first maid was hired, because she only worked for 6 months with them.
Yeah.
And then she left.
I mean, she could also be a person of interest because of someone that she knows. She's working there. She fled crazily. Maybe she brought that person up into the attic to plan this, maybe to try to take the land from them. I don't know. That's a theory, though.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how one of the maids that just started, or one of the maids they had, didn't just start, but one of the maids they had left because she thought the house was haunted.
Yeah.
And it was him the whole time. Do you think it's because the motive might have been somebody didn't like that person?
Well, so I do remember reading, and I forgot to put it in my notes, but the reason why the neighbors didn't care too much for the family is because of the secrets that were kept. Because back then, you didn't talk about personal things that happened in your home, whether it was abuse or whatever. But there is talk. You know what? I apologize for not adding this. But there is talk of abuse in the family and incest. So
maybe the person watching seen that. And,
possibly.
And
I don't know.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the motive would be.
Too many possibilities here,
Yeah.
It's almost endless of like what could have happened.
Because it doesn't specify how long he stayed there. He's been living there.
No.
There's no like report on it. I'm sure there probably was. There has to have been, because after them going in there, they probably found shit up there,
Right.
So they could probably gauge how long that guy was there, but It's just unfortunately wasn't in the story, like, or even just trying to research more about it, couldn't really find a time frame for that guy. So,
and it doesn't say the family where the family liked. It doesn't say anything about the family being liked or the whole.
No, the guy. Well, the father, grandpa. The same guy. He was not liked by neighbors because he was grouchy and wasn't a cool dude. But again, there was talk of them being abusive and potential incest. But again, like I said, back in the 1920s and even later, and even all the way to what did things start kind of opening up, the 80s?
Yeah.
A lot of people kept hush hush in their home. They didn't want to be embarrassed, or they didn't want to have their neighbors be told, or if they're churchgoers, they didn't want the other people to know at the church. I mean, a lot of things were hush hush back then.
Yeah.
You didn't talk about that stuff or shared it or whatever. But what got me, why would the killer, take the keys? That makes no sense to me.
Unless the killer had some kind of tie to the house and he wasn't happy that they lived there. I don't know, but why would you unalive the kids?
And that's the thing.
The kids are so innocent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what makes it more brutal is, okay, the grumpy old man, fine, the father or whatever he is. Mm-hmm. But everybody else, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
It's a crazy one. It's a mind bottler for sure.
Yeah.
Well, and so one couple went to go get a coffee order because back then they did things differently when you shopped, right? Especially in a different country like that. And you live out in the woods, things are, you differently, But they went to go get the coffee order from them. No one answered. They tried knocking on the door and window, and they walked around the yard, but no one was present. So, that's probably like making them scratch their head. Like that's probably not normal. No, I'm sure the maid would answer or somebody would be answering.
Yeah.
And then the young girl wasn't showing up to school. So, and then later on April 4th, around 3:30, the Schlittenbauer sent his son.
Schlittenbauer.
Sent his son, 16-year-old and 9-year-old, over there to see whether they could make contact with the family. When they reported that they had not seen anyone, including the Schlittenbauer, that sounds so bad. Sorry.
Schlittenbauer.
Himself visited the farmstead later that day. Neighbors Michael, Paul, and Jacob. Upon entering the barn, they found the bodies of Andreas, his wife, Kazilla. So Andreas is the dad.
Yeah.
The head man of the house.
Yeah.
And then Kazilla was his wife. His daughter was Victoria, and his granddaughter, Kazilla. Shortly afterwards, they found the bodies of Maria and Joseph inside the living quarters. So, just to refresh the memory.
So to piggyback on the footsteps, I wonder if because if there's fresh footsteps, if it's snowing, right, it's gonna be fresh. You're gonna notice it,
right?
But then it starts snowing, it's gonna feel like nothing's ever touched it. So that kind of makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
They found footsteps walking, but none leaving.
Yeah, well, no, it's leaving the woods to the barn.
Right, to go to the barn.
And then there's no other footsteps after that.
Well, was it snowing that day?
Yes.
I mean,
It was footprints in the snow.
Okay, so maybe he did. He put him in the barn. He did what he did, and then he left. And then it snowed by the time somebody found him. It's already
could it retrace the steps though too? You know how people they will go backwards on their steps to make it look like they didn't go anywhere else.
Yes, that is true.
Very true.
But what I'm saying is, though, so whoever this person was in the woods, obviously watching, who knows how long for, walked in the snow, and they got in through a door that was not locked. So they got in through a back door of the house. And then also, too, Andreas, the man of the house, found also footprints leading up to the attic. Now, why wouldn't you go and check that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Unless he knew. I don't know.
But why would he kill Andreas, though? If it was an inside thing.
You know.
So Beverly mentioned...
Oh, my God. This internet. Am I back?
You're fine. You haven't...
Oh, no, you haven't lagged out. You've been good.
My side keeps going in and out, in and out, in and out. So I'm like, if you see me going... It's because it got out.
Well, if it keeps going in and out, just make sure you order me a double.
Okay, I got you, Marcus.
So Beverly says maybe he was a cousin of who had harmed by the man of the house. That would have made it personal for him. True.
Yeah.
But then they said that he wasn't very liked either. So he wasn't. Probably a bunch of enemies. You know, people that didn't like him. So there's the motive for him, but why the family and the children?
Yeah, and especially because of the the family business, it's farming.
Yeah.
So dealing with other livestock people or produce or things like that. And if you're not liked, like obviously this guy could have scammed people or screwed people over.
Yeah.
Or was just very aggressive and mean and threatening, like to people. So like he probably just caused a bunch of enemies, from that. And, yeah, I mean, it's literally, like I said earlier, it's endless. Like it could be really anyone. Like, I don't know.
Well, here's something interesting, you guys. Here's some inconsistencies. In the inspection report of the court commission, it was noted that the victims were probably drawn to the barn by noises from the restless animals, as I mentioned earlier. Okay. This theory may not be plausible, however, as investigators discovered that the noise from the barn could not be heard from the house. So that's interesting.
Unless he forced them. Unless he forced them to the barn.
I don't know. That just says lured them into the barn.
Maybe that's what they thought initially, but why if they're going to lure you into the barn, why would you bring the small babies too?
I don't know. At 3 a.m.
If you're hearing noises you're hearing noises come from the barn, and it could be a burglar. Why would you bring your small kids to go investigate?
I
think he forced them to the barn.
You think so?
I think he probably forced them all, right?
It could be because if he's up in the attic, and comes down and then, hey, boom, like
makes him go to the barn. Yeah.
And then obviously the kid that's 2, is probably in a crib or something. So probably the baby's not going to get out, so he can come back, but not really worried about the baby. So that it just the people that could run or, make a hassle out of him unaliving him.
Right.
Okay.
So actually, hold on, you guys, because we've got some comments here. So Beverly says the others might have seen him. So he
could have only been going after the dad, right? But then complications came into place, so he had to take care of the other business.
Yeah. And then Hound Dog says, I think the killer was some type of acquaintance of the old man or the family.
It seems almost more in that direction for sure.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I think this is more of like a personal type
It
of
does
thing,
sound kind of personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean-
Here, let me finish this though. At 3
Sorry.
a.m. on April 1st, on the night of the murders, a farmer named Simon, traveling to his home near Brunnen, saw two mysterious figures standing at the edge of the forest near their home, near the Hinterkaifeck home. When the strangers saw him, they turned around so that their faces could not be seen. The following night, an artisan named Michael happened to pass by where he observed smoking, indicating that the oven was being heated. An identified occupant of the house approached and blinded his vision with a lantern, whereupon he hastily continued on his way. Paloki also noticed that the smoke had a revolting smell. This report was not investigated, and no examination of the oven was conducted to determine that might have been burned inside. In May of 1927, a stranger was said to have stopped the residence at midnight, asked him questions about the murders, and then loudly identified as the murderer before running into the forest. The stranger was never identified. There's a more of a twist for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
wild. It's a wild
So
story.
there was a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 potential suspects.
wow.
And none of it
Panned out.
Kira, you're on, girl. Hi.
Hi. Yeah, I don't know.
There's hello to Giggles, to Joy, and to Marcus.
What up?
So I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you all think? That's just weird. It's so
weird,
bizarre
dude.
to me.
It's weird. It's a crazy story.
This internet is going to annoy me. There we go. We're back.
I saw you
Your
skip
internet's
there.
fine.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I don't
Like
see
10 times already. It's been going,
Yeah.
and it comes back, and I'm like, oh,
Mine-
But
mine's
you've been
starting to
fine
skip a
on
little
our
bit, too.
end.
oh, good.
Yeah, you're not bleeping or glitching on our end. You're
So that's
totally
what
normal.
When you were reading the story, I got lost because you got cut out. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah,
So I just all around it's sad. It really is.
it really
To be
is.
brutally murdered like that. Oh.
Yeah.
I think it was somebody that had a motive to the old man. Maybe the kids saw, but I mean, is that enough to unalive the whole family?
No.
Hey, people go crazy.
That's
Yeah.
true. That is
You
true.
know?
What was the penalties back then? Was it like
Oh gosh. Well, they're in Germany. They're a lot more.
torture?
Yeah.
I'm thinking
It
torture,
was a dictatorship, you know. But
Yeah.
like torture.
obviously they would probably definitely get tortured and then
Yeah. You know where we
And-
gotta go, you guys? You gotta come up to the torture museum here in LA. It is a badass.
Oh, please, can we go, babe? I want to go.
Yes.
I want to go.
sounds like very scary.
Seeing the stuff they did back in, I mean, like what they did in like Asia,
Yep.
what they did in
Oh
Europe.
yeah.
Oh man.
So in Asia, they used to use horses and
Yeah.
tie ropes to your arms and
And if you were a
rip
witch,
you off, dude. Like it was crazy.
it's
But
crazy.
even back in the medieval times, that was like
Yeah.
so gnarly, dude.
Yeah, when I went to
like I can't imagine that, dude. Oh,
Yeah,
and
they
these
make
women out here, freaking dude. I can't wait to do that to my husband. Like,
Marcus, you look like a bobblehead.
He did. No, it's the way you were like this, your whole body cut off.
So Kara says, I think they gave a torture museum in Chicago. I've been waiting to go so bad.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wanting.
Yeah.
Or wanting. So when I went to London, when I had my midlife crisis when I turned 40, I went there and went to an actual true medieval torture museum place and saw the real stuff, and it was gnarly. The stuff that they did. Yeah. Now she's glitching.
Now she's glitching.
Now she's stuck.
Look at her. She's like.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
You're sitting there, right? Okay.
That one you got stuck.
I should have took a screenshot, man.
Right? God. And it's the most non-flattering side where it gets me stuck too. I'm like this.
Oh, she's stuck again.
She looked like the Easter Bunny. Just
Yeah.
Anyway, what were you saying?
So and supposedly in the museum, they do have pieces that are real, but they will not tell you which ones are which.
Gotcha.
So that's why I say there's possible activity.
Gotcha.
It could be possibly active.
So when I was in college, I went to the University of Kaplan and I took a criminal law class, and we had to write a paper about medieval torture.
Yeah.
So I did a paper on where women back then, if you were going around and gossiping, that was a big no-no.
Oh, yes. Yep.
And they would put a metal helmet on you.
Mm-hmm.
And then had a little door with a little metal piece that goes into your mouth. Yeah. And they lock it. So you can't talk. You try to talk, it will cut your tongue.
Yeah.
So you couldn't gossip no more.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you were in trouble and needed to scream?
As much as I like to talk, that would not be good for me.
That would not be good either for me either. I agree.
No, you guys wouldn't be able to laugh.
I'm a blabbermouth. I ramble.
Yeah. What'd you say, Marcus? You seriously look like a bubble.
I said you guys wouldn't be able to laugh.
Marcus, I can't. Dude, you have to watch.
I'll watch it. I gotta watch it. But yeah, I don't know. My neck, dude, I feel like something's not attached right. So I got like all that movement, you know.
Mine doesn't move. Mine hurts.
Mine doesn't move like that either.
No.
Kira says they need to bring that back in workplaces.
Oh yeah.
Yes. No doubt.
But yeah, I mean, going back to the story though, yeah, I mean, I think we all had some pretty good theories, you know, because they're all possible.
Yeah.
And very tragic though, very sad.
It is very sad.
Unfortunate, but it's just crazy that this is what 104 years now since this happened.
Yeah.
And cut. Am I back?
Yeah. So Hound Dog mentioned, he goes, I just looked up the penalties for murder in 1922 in Germany. It was usually decapitation or guillotine.
By guillotine.
Or by whatever, or guillotine, by guillotine, same thing.
What is that?
It's the thing that comes down and chops your head off. Like,
well, you put your head down and then it just,
you have to sit there and then went ping.
Or by guillotine, yes. Sorry.
Did you know they say when you're beheaded that you're still alive?
Yes.
Like your brain is still registered for I don't know how long.
Well, and your body still moves too.
Yeah.
Oh,
and the blood just squirts out.
Oh, God.
Hopefully we won't get censored.
Yeah. The anticipation, you know. Oh.
Yeah.
And choptipation.
As we're talking about this, why did that Celeste Rivas?
Huh?
Because I have YouTube open on my phone.
Yeah.
And it says disturbing news on how Celeste Rivas, that 13-year-old girl that was unalived by that rapper dude. You know, she was found with her.
No.
Yeah.
When did this come out?
Oh my God.
I didn't hear anything about it.
You don't know that story?
No.
Oh my gosh. You haven't heard it either?
Nope.
Here, I'm gonna send you the news link.
Edge.
Trisha says, just kidding. Love my reptilian hubby. Laugh out loud. So I don't know. Well, I'll have to show you the video of what Trisha said about her husband. It's quite funny.
No. I can't believe you guys didn't hear the story. It's like really big. Young girl ran away from home, got involved with some rapper dude. She was found in a Tesla without her.
What?
Wow.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
What is wrong with people?
And they just, I guess apparently he just was arrested for her stuff.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Come on, man.
And we're talking about that, the.
Yeah.
That's crazy how she pops up in my thing. I swear these phones are listening.
They are. They always are.
They're listening.
They be listening out here.
We're not safe.
So Kara says that my mom used to have a shirt that said censorship is un-American.
Period. Yes.
That is. That's a badass shirt. I want one. Where'd she get it?
I'll make one for you.
Yeah, please do.
And then Trisha says, geez, that sounds like some Saw. Oh, like the movie Saw.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Very crazy.
I didn't hear. What did you say, Marcus? I disappeared again.
I didn't say it. Oh, I just said I wanted one of those shirts.
Oh, yeah.
We'll make a custom one though. It'll be big dog.
I've got all kinds of ideas for the clothing for Curiosity Couture by Cindy.
Good.
I know. I got to get it published. I finally need to get that going. I've got to.
You had it. You've been talking.
Do you have a while now to show? I thought there was like 8.
I've just been so busy with so many podcasts, and now my book. Speaking of everyone who's watching, I'm taking my short stories. I have 11 so far. I'm going to possibly. I was going to say generate a paperback, but I'm not generating it. But anyway, I got to create more stories and then put them in the book. But I actually have an editor that's editing right now. So, and then Nicole Stephenson, who I had on Covenant Curiosities, since I'm good friends with her, she's going to help me follow the line of what needs to be done to make it into a book. So, crossing fingers. So we'll see.
You'll get it done.
It'll be done. Yeah.
Yes. I'm excited for it.
Oh yeah. It's exciting. It's very exciting.
All right. So next, who's the next Wednesday? Not this. I mean, we do it
every other Wednesday.
This is Joy's time to choose.
Oh, it's Joy's? No.
Oh, wait, actually, is it mine? Marcus. Is it mine?
It's your story, Marcus.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Come on, I'm the best. Let's do it.
We can't count on Joey. So it's just gonna be the 3 of us getting these stories out.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna start looking right away. I'm gonna go dig deep on the black web.
On the black web.
But
again, back to the story real quick. It is very sad, and whoever family is living, we are so sorry that your family has gone through this terrible thing, because no one deserves to be taken or have their life taken. So it's not okay. It's very upsetting. Even if it was
just because the kids, they meant no harm.
They're so innocent.
Yeah.
Stupid internet. Yes, they're very innocent. That's all I heard.
All right.
Anyway, guys, I hope everybody has a great evening.
Yes. All right. So, Joy, if people want to find you, how can they find you? What's your handles?
You can find me on JJ Paranormal, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok is JJ Paranormal 1, and Facebook JJ Paranormal.
Okay.
Oh, and I just recently posted a video with Cindy and Marcus. We were at a haunted base, so please check it out.
Is it the place that we just came from a few weeks ago? I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mr. Marcus Palmer,
I know. I gotta jump on it. I'm sorry. I've been so extremely busy myself with.
Oh man, I understand, but you have to run it in your schedule like 2 hours at least a day.
I am going to start editing. I'm sorry.
Get her done.
For the slow pace.
I know. I actually need to take the photos that I have, and especially that one photo.
Yes.
And I need to make sure I get that posted, and I'll tag y'all in it.
Yep.
Yeah. It was a very sinister.
Thank you, Beverly.
Night.
Thank you, Beverly.
Thank you so much.
Beverly enjoyed the show. Good night, Bev.
Thank you guys so much for being here. I know time zone is hard for everybody because we do it so late here in California.
Yeah.
So I know it's really hard for people. So we appreciate you all for joining.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes. So,
Marcus,
how can people find you? We got to wrap this up.
Mullet Marcus on Instagram, and then also Palmer's Precision Products LLC Instagram. I'm on Coven of Curiosities every Sunday, and apparently special episodes every other day. But no, anyway, and obviously I'm here the case files every other Wednesday, and also just living it up in the world. So you might catch me, who knows?
Yeah, you might catch him outside.
Yeah.
And if anybody wants to get a hold of me, you can find me here on Hunted and Hunted Case Files, on Coven of Curiosity Pod, on YouTube, as well as Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I'm also on Grandpa's Little Hate Tales on the NCI North Carolina Investigates YouTube channel with Robert Effler. And you can also find me on Monsters Unleashed with Trisha and Mike and Jen and Donna and many others. So,
you can find me here too on Haunted and Hunted Case Files.
Yeah. But everyone, have a great night. Just remember, enter the case file. When you enter the case files, watch the shadows while exploring the places where the haunted and hunted collide, while bracing for the unknown, and walk the line between the truth and terror.
I noticed when you do the poem where you always go like this. It's like a little thing you do. Yes.
Yeah, she does. That's her little twitch.
That's what I'm gonna remember.
That's her podcast tick.
That's her stamp. Or what is it called? When you're like somebody you're known for something, you're like this. Yeah.
Kira, so on Facebook, you can find me under Cindy Sapp, CYNDISAPP, 2 separate, or it's Coven of Curiosity podcast. But I have a ton. I actually need to do a shout out to all. I don't know. I don't know if I left it in the description, but eventually I'm going to add it to our description so that way people can follow us. Oh, I thought I did add it. Did I not add all our stuff?
There's JJ Paranormal, Coven of Curiosities Pod, Federal Paranormal.
That should be in there.
It's in there, but you can also add your other ones if you want,
Yeah.
There's a way you can have it highlighted though, so all they have to do is click on it. So
that'd be easy.
Yeah. It makes it a lot easier for people.
It's so steezy being easy,
That's right, Marcus.
Oh, and you can also find me. I forgot. You can also find me on Federal Paranormal Investigators with Marcus.
Oh, I totally forgot about it too. Yeah, dang. Sorry, guys.
And you got the logo.
Sorry, dude. FPI, dude. It's freaking crazy, man. See, we're very incognito, though. We're like the FBI, but we're FPI. Everything's a secret. It's got to stay that way.
Right.
Yeah. You got
Good night, Trisha.
Yeah.
Say good night to Trisha, y'all.
Good night,
Good night,
Trisha.
Trisha. Have a great night. Thank you for jumping on, being here.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
right,
get out of here.
guys.
I gotta use the restroom.
Yeah.
All
So with that
right.
being said, everybody, have a great night.
Yes. Don't forget
Later,
to watch
skaters.
the next Haunted and Hunted Case Files.